Hello, my name is Rachel. I had a sleeve gastrectomy on June 25th, 2012. This is my 3-year check-in. I had the surgery by Dr. Robert Woodbury, who founded Healthy Steps Bariatric and Metabolic Center in Santa Rosa, California. I owe you all an apology, and I owe myself an apology. At my 2-year video check-in, I told you I would made a video 4 months from then, and I never did because I started gaining a little weight back, and I was embarrassed, and the longer I put it off, the more embarrassed and shameful I felt, and so here I am now, and I really apologize. It cheated you guys this whole last year, and I've cheated myself. So anyhow, I'm here now. I was talking about the math class I had taken and how it really stressed me out, and it wasn't the math itself, it was my reaction to stress. I do not handle stress well, period. I am a food addict. When I am stressed, I will eat. So I gave up the math class. You know, what's more important, my health or algebra? So, you know the answer to that. So the last time I checked in, I weighed 236, and today I weigh 262. In 1 year, I have gained 26 pounds, which is about a ½ pound a week. So let me show you what I look like and kind of get it out of the way. I'm wearing my crazy pattern dress, and I know it doesn't show my whole outline, but you can tell I'm a little bigger through the midsection here. My arms have gotten bigger, and my face has gotten bigger. My face. So I'm starting all over again. So here we go. Oh wait. A little bit of booty there. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Last time I checked in, I had tried doing the gluten-free diet, and I'm not even gluten intolerant. I was just really took to heart what the nutritionist said. A ketogenic diet is not for me. It is way too strict. I tried being that strict with myself, and I fell right off the wagon. No bread, no gluten at all was a tall order to fill. So unless you really are gluten intolerant or there's other reasons to do ketogenic diet, I would caution against it. It's really strict. So I'm eating around 1,600 calories a day. For a very long time, I was not counting calories. And I knew damn well I was eating way too much. And so I was in my food addiction. I still use Lose It. I'm back to using Lose It. In one of the last videos I said, carbs have never really been my thing. I was kind of making the ketogenic diet look good. But you know what? Carbs are my thing. Once I have a taste of sugar, once I get some chips or some bread, I like it, and I tend to eat more of it. And I made a crucial mistake in starting to eat more sugar. Now that's really snowballed out. I even started eating tortilla chips, and I already know that I'm not to have any corn products. Just somehow how it affects blood sugar, and I don't know the exact details, but if I'm not supposed to eat corn products, well, I'm not. I finished my last little bit of chips last night. So, exercise. I will do my exercise. Even though I've gained the weight, physically I'm feeling a lot healthier. I work strenuously in my garden to get everything back together. I can work almost 2 hours straight with taking little breaks, but that's like really hard. Like my whole face gets red and I sweat through all my clothes. We're having a drought here in California. It's really bad. Please send water. We're in our 4th year, so I did some extra work. I put wood chips and mulch down and conserving water. So that's an annual thing as my garden. I really enjoy it. Spring, summer, fall, because we have a mild climate here. I'm not doing aqua aerobics anymore because the difficulty became some people are there for exercise and really do it to it, and some people are there to socialize, and there would always be little clusters, 2, 3 people, totally unaware, just blah, 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 talking away, and I would have to go around these groups of people that are just down in there. Maybe they're bouncing up and down, but they're really not participating in the class, and I just felt like my energy flow kept getting blocked every time I got going really good. It's just, I got turned off by the aqua aerobics. But now I go to the club, and it's the lanes are set up so it's like lap swimming. It's more like lap power walking. I'm doing some breaststrokes, some backstrokes. I'm telling you, my arms are so big just by doing some backstrokes it freaking wears me out. So yeah, I'm back to the club and doing a little bit of water. Not doing much else there. Jacuzzi and sauna, fringe benefits. I did go camping for a week. I did a lot of walking. I went out on Lake Sonoma on a boat and actually did a little hiking. And I mean, I got to give myself more credit than I do because I was kind of going up some steep hills and stuff. So I can not say that was a walk. That was a little bit of a hike. So here in Sonoma County, some new regional parks have opened up. I'm working on getting a park pass, and I'm really enjoying the outdoors more than I ever have. Still not getting enough water. Still same thing as last year, 32 ounces, 48 ounces. And I was drinking bubbly, carbonated mineral water, and for one, it got too expensive. I'm on a fixed income. I was spending $30 a month on water. I stopped doing that. I dislike artificial sweeteners and stuff, so I quit doing Crystal Light like years ago. I'm doing this, generic gal. This is Walmart, great value. It's sweetened with stevia and a little cane sugar. I dilute the heck out of stuff. If it says 2 quarts, I'll put in 3 quarts of water. I don't like anything. I just like it a little flavored to encourage me to drink more water. So that's my beverage of choice. I never really did drink milk, but I was using half and half in my coffee every day. Well, this last year has been the coconut oil experience. I started with doing cream and like a little coconut oil. Then a couple months ago, I got rid of the cream altogether. I got used to the coconut oil so I could increase it to 2 teaspoons. So now I do 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. I won't lie, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. That's the only sugar I use in straight form. And 12 ounces of really strong coffee, and I put it in a pot. I use a stick blender. I mean, you could use a regular blender or whatever you have, and just whip it up really good so it gets all infused, and it is smooth and creamy, and it looks like you put cream in there, and I'm very satisfied with that. So no more half and half in the morning, which is good because I have hypothyroidism, and calcium is not good to do anywhere around the time of my morning thyroid pill. Which will go from calcium into iron. I got my blood work back. I haven't seen the paperwork myself, but been told I'm still slightly anemic. It's not as bad as last year. I can talk openly, guys. You might want to kind of tune out on this. But 48 going on 49, the last 2 years, my periods have gotten more horrific and more horrible, to the point where I was diagnosed with dysmenorrhea. I was having extreme cramps, tender breasts. I mean, cramps so bad where I would hold my breath or try to hold my stomach. It was almost doubling me over. And menorrhagia was the other diagnosis. Is I was bleeding so much that I didn't even have energy to go outside or do much of anything. I would stay home during my periods. I would curl up in a ball on my bed, and I was pale the whole menstrual cycle. And I finally gave in to my doctor's suggestion and went on the low-dose birth control pill. I'm on something called Sprintec. I'm 2.5 months, maybe going on 3 months in, and day and night difference, hardly any cramps, a light bleeding, breast tenderness is reduced. At my age, I thought, birth control? Really? But it really is working. So the longer that I'm on this, my iron deficiency will kind of correct itself. I'm also trying to correct it through iron-rich foods. I saw the bariatric nurse today, Nurse Kathy, and she said, bum, 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 cream of wheat. If I have a serving of cream of wheat every day, that will bring it up right there. And other iron foods, like I like beets and stuff, and I was told to eat vitamin C with the iron, so I'll have, a little fruit, some strawberries, or half an orange. Man, this whole thing is not easy, especially when you have stuff like thyroid and other dietary concerns. I'm always tweaking and fine-tuning things. Like I've bought in cream of wheat and given away cream of wheat. I bought it again, gave it away. Now I just bought some more. Like I feel like my diet changes to correct any imbalance that I may have. That's about that for that. I am not taking multivitamins, with a disclaimer. If you are within your first year, I'm not a medical professional, but please take your bariatric chewables. You must get all those B vitamins in. I took my vitamins for maybe 1.5 years, but I rely on the lab results to tell me that all my levels are good. D3. My D3 was low forever. I was only taking 2,000 units. Well, about 6 months ago, I started taking 5,000 units. Finally, my D3 is perfect. Did the research on that one, though, to find the dosage that would get me up within the range. Okay, I'm going on longer than I thought. I still use Lose It. I'm getting in around 1,600 calories when I count my calories. Back on it. Some days I do it, and some days I don't. I just need to get back in the frickin' habit. Yeah, and I'm not really taking probiotics anymore. They are kind of expensive, and I just don't take them. There again, I'm trying to get stuff through food. I was making kimchi, and now I'm kind of lazied out and burnt out on kimchi. I did make some sauerkraut. So fermented vegetables are super good for you. It depends on where you are in your recovery. Of course, check everything out with your nutritionist, your doctor, your nurse. I made my own sauerkraut. I didn't let it sit long enough, but how easy does it get? Cabbage and salt. So, D3, no bubble water. Oh, okay, you know how I always get kind of gross, whatever. I'll just say I still have constipation. Result from the surgery, and my thyroidism doesn't help. That has been a pain in my butt, literally. My belly button, just this year, has started to get infected. I'm a clean person. I use Lever 2000 for all my 2,000 parts. But a deep belly button, you cannot keep it clean and dry all the time. Moisture, it's a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. I have a very deep belly button as a result of losing a bunch of weight and, getting a little older. Gravity's taking hold. My belly button's like 3.5 inches long. My doctor measured it. I've been using myconazole lotion. It's the same thing that's used to treat yeast infections. The nurse just told me you could use something called Tinactin. She wants me to get a powdered form of the myconazole. And my regular doctor, it hasn't really been documented because I keep treating it. I'm not going to go around with a gross belly button. Thank you very much. So that's kind of an ongoing issue. I owe another apology. When I was flying high and experiencing my rapid weight loss, I did get a little cocky. And you'll notice in 1 or 2 of my videos that I did get kind of cocky and egotistical. And I remember making the comment that I'm not going to be one of those people that gain their weight back. I am those people. You are those people. We are those people. As food addicts, that's what we do. And I can't believe that I separated myself from my clan. And you're not those people, you're my people. And I regret making that comment. And I apologize if it made anybody feel ostracized or whatever. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Overall, life is really good. We all deal with financial stuff, and my boyfriend and I broke up, and whatever. It's never the event that I eat over, it's the stress behind it. So be gentle with yourself. Know this is a process. I want to tell you not to give up. I have dropped the ball and picked it up. Dropped it and picked it up. But you know what? I've never given up. I'm not going to give up. Try and try again. So, I hope you have a great day or a night wherever you are. And I can't make any specific promises as to when I'm going to post again. I will try to get back with you guys in about 6 months. Thank you. Have a good one.